Hello friends, I am Dr. Lokesh Jasrai, and in this video we'll discuss Heterotrait-Monotrait ratio to examine the discriminant validity. In the previous video we have discussed Fornell-Larkin criteria and now we are going to discuss STMT ratio, Heterotrait-Monotrait ratio. So the STMT is defined as the mean value of the item correlations across constructs relative to the mean of the average correlation for the items measuring the same constructs, or heterotrait heteromethod correlation between items measuring different constructs, to monotrait heterotrait method correlation between items measuring the same construct. So this concept will be used to execute this STMT ratio. STMT ratio should be less than 0.8, and hetero we use the term hetero for items of a different constructs, and we use the term mono item of the same constructs. So to execute this one, we go to the smart PLS, we open our ongoing project. There are three constructs: social support, financial well-being, and work-life balance. These all together affects happiness, and happiness leads to influence the life satisfaction. Click on calculate Pls-Sem algorithm, start calculation, and on the left hand side just click on discriminant validity, and now click on heterotrait-monotrait ratio STMT matrix. So once you click on this, you can find all the values, and majority of the values they are in the green color, so it shows they show do not have any kind of the problem. But the for the happiness constructs, it's slightly higher, 0.889, so it should not be higher from 0.8. So now you can copy this to the Word and Excel. Now how you can calculate the STMT ratio? There are two major steps are there. Calculate correlations between indicators. So this correlation can be computed either heterotrait correlation or monotrait correlation. So what is a heterotrait correlation? Correlation between indicators of a different constructs. Say for example, if you are having two constructs, construct A and B, and each constructs they are having item A1, A2, B1 and B2. So you can find out heterotrait correlation in the form of correlation A1 B1, correlation A1 B2, A2 B1 and A2 B2. It means you are executing the correlations between indicators of a different constructs. And once you are calculating the correlation within the constructs, it means A1 A1 and B1 B1, it is called monotrait correlation. So the software compute both kind of the correlations, and then it's compute its average value, and by using this formula the STMT ratio will be executed for a one particular constructs. So like mean of all the heterotrait correlation divided by square root of mean of monotrait correlation in A multiplied with mean of monotrait correlation in B. So this diagram indicates the same things which we have discussed now. These are the two constructs 1 and 2, and each constructs there are having different items. Like in the construct 1, the item are x1, x2, x3, and construct 2 item are x4, x5 and x6. So that indicates the monotrait heteromethod correlation, and this indicates again monotrait heteromethod correlation because the correlations are same construct. These are also same construct, but here it makes the correlation of a different constructs. So these are so all these steps are computed by the software itself. Now how we can interpret the results? Each value in the table is the STMT ratio between the two constructs. It tells you how strongly the indicators of one construct correlate with the indicators of another constructs relative to the internal correlation of a constructs themselves. So in case higher STMT value, more overlap between two constructs and risk to discriminant validity. So in case if your STMT ratio is very high, it means the particular two constructs they are overlapping to each other, and they are more prone to the discriminant validity. And if the STMT ratio is lower, then it indicates that the two constructs are distinct to each other and the discriminant validity is verified. Say for example, in this table, the life satisfaction and social support. The ratio is 0.093. You can see here figure 0.093. This means the indicator used to measure life satisfaction and social support are very weakly correlated. It means it is very less from 0.85. Hence, the discriminant validity is clearly established. So this indicates that the life satisfaction and the social support are statistically distinct constants and measure different concept. So in this way, we have to analyze each value of the respective constructs in your table. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I request you to please subscribe my channel for more videos on the same topic. Thank you so much.